Alright, what's good with y'all, man? Welcome back to another video. It's been a little bit since I've recorded anything. Matter of fact, it's been a fucking long bit because it's been 4 months since I've made a video, but this is a little spoiler warning for the first 8 episodes of Oshi No Ko. That's what I'm going to pretty much be covering in this video. I'm recording this after episode 8 release, so the show is still airing. But yeah, it's a spoiler warning for the first 8 episodes. If you haven't seen it, go watch it on High Dive and come back. So you have been warned, because I'm not really going to talk about the details of what's going on. So yeah, let's just get into this. Oshi No Ko, Oshi No Ko, Oshi No Ko, man. This show is fucking inescapable. To be honest with you, I feel like that's even a little bit of an understatement, because if you're even slightly in tune with the anime community right now, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. And odds are you've watched it. I'd be a little confused why you're watching right now if you hadn't, but that's besides the point. But yeah, man, this show it's inescapable in every sense of the term if you're just online at all at this fucking point. And in my opinion, this shit deserves it, man. It deserves every bit of the attention it's getting. I've loved every bit of it so far. You know what I mean? It's pretty much been on go since episode 1. And also, not to mention the fact that episode 1 was literally a movie. I was going to originally say practically a movie, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I know they advertise it as an 11 episode show, but this is a 10 episode series with a prologue movie. That shit was a movie. It felt like one. It was the length of one. Therefore, it's a movie to me, okay? And honestly, I'm just really fucking glad I went in like completely blind like I did. Really, all I knew was that it was good. That's fucking it. Really, all I knew was that it had to do with the entertainment industry and that it was good, because that's pretty much what I had heard from Rich. Everything else was just, I was completely going in entirely blind. And also, that first episode set up everything so fucking well, man. It did an amazing job at setting up everything that was coming, and it just generally was one of the most entertaining episodes I've seen in a long fucking time. And it's the second best episode in the series so far, in my opinion. I'll get into the only episode I personally, the only reason is, let's just say one of the episodes later on had a brother tearing up. So you know what I mean? I'd say it's second, but it was fantastic, man. And a lot of people really complain about like the pacing of the series, when I personally find that shit to be great. I ain't even gonna lie. Some motherfuckers on Twitter like really, really don't like the pacing, and I'm just like confused as to why. Because I think it has something to do with the amount of just general downtime there is, where it's just kind of the cast doing shit that isn't the most relevant. You know what I mean? Like fucking Kana and Aqua just going out to play some catch like they did in episode 8. Only reason I mentioned that is because I watched that episode literally like 45 minutes ago. But yeah, like I adore the cast. So all the times like they're just pretty much doing nothing but existing, I'm still enjoying myself while watching it. So maybe it's just, my personal bias. But I think the pacing is pretty fucking great, man. I don't really understand that complaint. Along with how good the fucking music is, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, first off, the opening, not only is it just an absolute heater, that song is fucking fantastic, man, but it's also the first song originally performed in Japanese to top the Billboard global charts, excluding the United States, which is like a huge fucking deal. Just in general, like it transcends anime at that point, because no other show, no other series, no other IP can fucking claim that. So like it's genuinely insane just how much it's blown up. And even including the United States, I believe it's in the top 10, which is just insane to me. And a lot of people sleep on the ending because of how popular the opening is, but I think that shit's outstanding too, man. I bump them probably, I'd say, an equal amount, to be honest with you. It's a mood thing, you know what I mean? They're two completely different songs, so it's like, it's a mood thing, but I love both, man. And the soundtrack as well is really fucking good. Just the music in the show is so slept on, because people love to think of people. It's not slept on in a sense. I just mean the rest of it, because the opening obviously isn't slept on. It's one of the most popular songs in anime history. But I'm talking about the rest of the music when I say it's slept on. You know what I mean? And also, kind of random, man, but this motherfucker Aqua be getting on my nerves. This motherfucker Aqua be getting on my nerves, son. It's like, I like him a lot, but God, he is a piece of shit. Like, he's just straight up a piece of shit. And it's like, he has moments where he looks like he's redeeming himself, where he looks like not so awful of a human being, but Jesus fucking Christ, this man's insane. He and to them damn Twitter simps, man, to them damn Twitter simps, please listen to me and listen to me good. Take those rose tinted glasses the fuck off. I am begging thee. I beg of thee. Like, just come on, son. That is not a good man. But yeah, and with the rest of the cast, there's a ton of debating that just seemingly like never stops, especially between Akane and Kana. Like, that's the big one. These motherfuckers on Twitter get ruthless over that shit, man. Y'all treating it like it's Omega versus Okada. I swear to God. Like, can we just please let two fantastic characters coexist? Like, I don't think that should be all that difficult, but y'all really want to go at it like this is some sort of like great debate that like transcends the show itself. It's so confusing to me. It's like, can we just let them rock? Because I personally think every single female character in the show is an absolute joy to watch anytime they're on screen. I ain't even gonna lie to you. And I personally feel that Akane is my favorite character in the entire show, despite the fact that I'm still slightly unsure if I'm saying her name right, but we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. Kana's practically right behind her for me. Like, it's kind of like a 1A, 1B situation. So that's another reason why these debates be getting on my goddamn nerves, because it's basically like people going to war over my first and second favorite characters in the show, son. Like, it, it hurts my soul a little bit. Also, a little random, but the voice acting is stellar. Like, well, I'm watching in sub, so that's what I mean. The sub voice acting is unfucking believable. There isn't a single character where I don't think the voice fits. And obviously, you guys know me. I'm a bit more of a dub watcher. So, you know what I mean? It's not often that I talk about voice acting when I'm watching a sub show, because I often don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But you know what I mean? I just don't want to wait for them damn dub episodes to drop. So I just watch it in sub. I've caught some of the dub though. And son, this shit is comedy. This shit is comedy. Like, it is no joke some of the funniest shit I've seen in a long time. And it's not even inherently bad. Like, it's not as horrific as some of y'all saying it is. Because there are some good aspects. Like, for example, I saw somebody on Twitter mention it. Kana's voice actor is extremely good in dub. I actually really like her. But some of these some of these out of context clips are fucking unbelievably hysterical, man.
He's such a pain, isn't he, Ruby?
That's Aqua!
And kind of off of that, I know this is pretty random. Well, I mean, okay, this whole video has just been me randomly rambling about the show, but man, episode 6, man. I'm not really gonna get into like the controversial aspect of it, because Lord knows this shit sparked a lot of controversy. But I'll leave a link in the description to a video by a creator on here named Duality, who I think actually made a pretty damn good and really short video. So I think it's really worth your watch about kind of the controversial aspect of it. But I'm just gonna, personally give my opinion on it, because man, I loved it. I loved every second I was watching that episode. Not even gonna hold you, I cried. I did. I'm not ashamed to admit it. And I do really love that it established Akane as like a mainstay character in the series, man, because Lord knows a couple of them reality show characters will will never be seen again. I swear to God. Some of them motherfuckers will never come back. We all know that. But yeah, I like how it established her. And to be honest, that episode left me sadder than Hangman Adam Page when his medicine stopped working.
I'm angry! I'm frustrated! I can't sleep at night! I'm anxious! I'm depressed! The medicine is not working, but I am still here!
And again, it's completely inescapable. Like, it deserves all the popularity it's getting, but I expected it to be popular. But I didn't expect it to be this popular. It's terrifying. I don't know how it happened. I'm in complete disbelief. And also, I did want to mention, since I'm literally, it's about 4 p.m. right now when I'm recording this, and I watched episode 8 like literally 30 minutes ago. That scene where fucking Akane just kind of casually slid that whole line out about I secretly having kids like it was nothing, like it wasn't a big deal. Son, the look on Aqua's face, the look on that man's face, he saying shook is an understatement. That was the most how the fuck you know all that face I've ever seen in my goddamn life. It was just, bro was froze. The moment took control. Turn the lights off. They are too bright. And then it turned out to not even be all that big of a deal. But that's besides the point.
No, get those lights off! Off! Turn them off. They're too bright. Turn them off!
So yeah, man, honestly, if y'all haven't watched Oshi No Ko yet, what the fuck are you doing watching this video, first off? But I mean, if you are just someone trying to help out and give a brother some watch time, I do appreciate that. But yeah, so for like the two of you that haven't watched it, drop the $5 and get like a high dive free trial and just binge the shit, bro. Come on, son. Because it is really fucking fantastic. It provides a very, very insightful look at the entertainment industry in Japan as a whole, showcasing a lot of the darker sides of it. It's just, oh, it's peak. What can I say, man? It's fucking peak. It's just a great watch from start to finish. And also, for like the two of you that aren't finding this video from search recommendations, because I'm assuming that's where most of the people that are watching this are coming from, considering I'm dropping it while the show is still airing. For the two of you that actually are familiar with the channel and shit, peep the rebrand, by the way. Tell me what y'all think of like the new banner, the new profile pic. I even bought a new mic. Probably wasn't worth $140, but still, that's besides the point. But yeah, much love to you guys. Appreciate everybody that watched this far. I tried to keep this one a little bit shorter, so if it sounds like the way I spoke was kind of rushed, it's kind of because it was, but whatever, you know what I mean? So shit happens, I guess. But again, love y'all, appreciate y'all for watching this far, and I'll catch y'all next time, man. Also, don't forget to like drop a like on the video if you fucked with it, and subscribe for more stupid, horrific bullshit. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna make a video on after this, to be honest. I'm hoping something just randomly pops into my head while I edit. But yeah, again, I'll catch y'all next time, man. Peace.
Put this on right now. I know it sounds strange, but you have to do it. Please hurry.